Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. And thank you for coming back for episode 2 of Medieval Dynasty. In this episode, we got a few things to take care of. We got to get a rabbit trap up and going, create a wooden spear, a stone knife, need to go do some hunting, and survive for a whole season. And then part of the Unigo story is to talk to his wife, Dobroniga. I'm sure I am not even close to pronouncing that correctly, but hey, that's what we're going with. And another thing that I want to get done on this episode is going to be to build a resource storage. That is something that is definitely critical when playing this game. It's a place that you can store all of the stuff, and when you have workers, they can put things in there, grab stuff out of it as well. But first things first, let's see, what do we got to do to be able to craft a wooden spear? So if we go to our radial menu, handcrafting, a spear just takes a log. So let's get ourselves a spear going, shall we? All right, we've got a wooden spear. Let's get that put on number 3. And honestly, you know what? Let's chop down some more trees. I mean, I know we're going to be building out this way. Let's do a little trimming, shall we? We can use the logs to create a couple more spears, because I know the spears don't last that long. And if you throw it, you're kind of SOL. So if we have a couple extra on us, that will help out quite a bit. So none too many. Let's just grab a few of these. Let's craft up. Yeah, let's craft up 3 more. That'll give us a total of 4. Which will be good. So now we've got 4 spears. Be perfect for doing hunting. Like, I don't think... Oh, did we get it? Did we get it? I don't think we got it. Oh, we did get blood, though. So it might bleed out. Kind of lost it, though. And we cannot track it as of yet. So if you hit the ooh. Oh, he took off. We do got to be careful of the white scent. If you get too close, they will ruin your day. That is for sure. Alright, we don't have the skill. Oh, but what I was saying is if you hit the left alt button, you get into this focus mode. And you can start getting perks that will allow you to see, you know, sticks on the ground, animals, tracking animals, stuff like that. So I do not see where that deer ran off to. Bummer. Yeah, I hear you guys down there. Don't worry, I ain't messing with you. Yep, I hear you. Where did he go anyway? See, I don't even see any blood trail or nothing. So we got a hit on it, but it wasn't a good hit. We might be able to take the fox out, though. Oh, no, don't run. All right, we'll catch it. We will catch it. Come on. And stab. Stab. No, come on. Stab. Oh, we're running out of energy. Come on. We can do this. Don't run me into a freaking wolf, though. Oh, there you are. Come here. Where did he go? Did I really just get eluded by a fox? Or did he pass away? No? Dang it. I think we lost that one too. Oh, that was so close. Alright, well, we got a couple other things to make. So we do need to make a stone knife. So let's see, what do we need to make that? We already got it. Let's just craft up one of those. So you need the stone knife to be able to harvest the meat and the skin after you do get a kill. So either way, we're going to need that. Still bums me out about that fox. We got so close. Alright, I hear something. Ah, is that you? If it's not... Oh, dang it. I missed that one completely. Like, I knew it dropped, but it didn't drop as much as I thought. Oh, I hear him. Oh, there's so many of them. My goodness. I'm not a good enough shot for that. Oh, but hey, if you're gonna hang out there. Where'd he go? Oh. 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 Oh, come here. Oh, guy was running up on me. You see that? Alright, is he gonna bleed out? I will follow you, my dude. You can't phase into the wall. That's not fair. Oh, you sneaky guy. Where'd he go? I hear him. Ah, there you are. Here, I'll take you on. Yeah, we got it. Alright, so now we can skin it. Look at that, we took him out with our hands. Well, old school. Alright. Cool, we got our first kill. And now we gotta replenish our spears. Alright, let's take down some wood, we'll collect some logs. Make a couple more just so we have them. Hey, no, where are you going? Stop running. Alright, let's yeah, we'll get a couple of these. These would be good to have on us. And if I remember, we have to, yeah, we should get our knife out. Redo our wooden spears back into slot 3. And we got a crafting skill. Alright, let's take a look. Crafting skill. We got some sewing knowledge. 5% gain from sewing hut. 5% gain from workshop. And cooking. 5% experience gain from kitchen workstations. We'll be doing a lot of cooking, I'm sure. So let's take this one. Sweet deal. Alright, so now we need to also set a trap. And traps, where is the traps? I think they're in, is it in the building? Can never remember. Furniture and decorations, there it is, traps. And this just requires 10 sticks. Perfect. So let's head back closer to our little home, and then we can set up a trap kind of by there. The traps are nice. Probably takes, I don't know, about a day. Maybe half a day, depending on kind of where you're at, for the trap to actually catch anything. So let's put one, back behind our house, shall we? There we go. So now we have a trap set. Hopefully that'll catch some deer later. Or, sorry, catch a rabbit later. But now that we have some meat, let's light ourselves a fire, and we can cook up 6 meat. That'll be nice. We'll have some nice roasted meat to have. It's not the most plentiful of food, but it'll do us well. Now if we head back into here, go to our inventory, we've got roasted meat, which is good for 6 food. So we'll just have some of that. That brings us back up a little bit. And let's add a little variety. Let's add an apple. We are a little low on health, so I don't have any St. John's wort, do we? That's okay. The broadleaf plantain will add 2 health. We've got 5 of those, so we can just eat those up. And that healed us up a little bit. Alright, perfect. So we've got that part done. Now, I want to do some clearing because I would like for us to kind of add a resource house over here, a resource building. Where would we want it? So part of me wants to put it kind of up over here. So it would be in between where the farming is. And I see this as eventually becoming some buildings and workshop areas, stuff like that. And then over on this side would be kind of the living area, you know, the houses. I think we could do some gorgeous building in between the trees over here and kind of have it overlooking the lake. I think that'd be gorgeous. So maybe what we'll do is put the resource building maybe like right here. What do we think? Let's take a look. We'll go in here, go into storages, resource storage. I always forget how big this thing is. Let's see. I don't want it to take up everything, but I think that'll be a good one. Then we could have a path that runs around, comes off the front this way as well, goes down there. I think that'll work. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to gather. All right. I'm going to collect a few things, get this thing built up, and I'll see you guys here in a minute. This will take a little bit. Oh, look, a stone. All right, so this should be... Oh, look at that. We got another level in extraction. So this should be the last of the resources I need to finish off the resource shed. And man, I forgot how much resources it actually takes. Like, we cleared out pretty hefty area, and I had to run down and grab a bunch of straw for the top, for the roof, I should say. So now I think I just need some logs in all of these. That there. And boom, resource storage is complete. Awesome. So now we can unload everything that we don't want on us. So like all the logs, we'll put in there fur, feather, so stones, sticks, got some more straw, so unripe berries. I guess we can keep on us for now. If we want, we can actually drop these on the floor, and then next season they will rot, and rot is good for fertilizer. But we're not worried about that quite yet, because we got some time until we're anywhere close to that. So we'll move that over. We'll keep a couple simple torches on us. We'll keep that on us. And we'll keep the spears and all that. Alright, so it got pretty damn dark very quickly. Yeah. And what I would like to do is to take a trip and run through probably Hornica. Take a look at any of the travelers through Hornica, see if somebody's there. Maybe somebody we're romantically interested in for our guy. We will take a look. And then take a trip back up to Gustovia, where we can talk to the... what do you call it? The Castellan, or the leader's wife. We'll just call her, I don't know, Debbie or something like that, because there's no way I'm pronouncing that name again. But we'll head there and take care of that. But for tonight, I mean, it is almost dark time. Let's get replenished back up on our water. All right, let's head to bed, and in the morning, we're taking a trip. All right, good morning, everybody. All right, so, big day. We need to go travel all the way to Hornica, and from there, head back to Gustovia, and see... You're gonna stand in my way, aren't you? All right, just... I leave you alone, you leave me alone. We'll head back to Gustovia to continue Unigo's story. And then this is the last day before the season change. And then we get into spring, or sorry, into summer after that. Currently we're in spring. So let's do a little running, and let's head towards Hornica. So we get... Oh, occasionally we'll see these topple down, so you can get some cool things from it. So, like manure. Could always use. We could probably sell it for now. But might be helpful in the future. Ooh, look at that in a bag. Yeah. Might be helpful in the future for making fertilizer. Well, let's head off. So, Hornica apparently is that way. Alright, must go around the mountain. Let's head there. And kind of see what we run into. So we don't have to worry about bandits. Bandits don't come until, I think, the second year. If I remember. That way you can kind of, you know, get your feet under you, get familiar with the game before you have to deal with any of the bandits. But yeah, when they come, you might accidentally run across those as you're running through. Oh, look at that. We got another broken wagon. What do we get out of this one? Anything here? Can't take the wheels. Oh, there is... Oh, good. Water skin. Water skin's always nice to have. Oh, and you know what? We did not... Yeah, we got some skill points to add. Sweet. Right, so 50% recovered from destroying structures. That one's not bad. 1/3, 5%. Yeah, let's do... We're not going to destruct anything soon, so we'll do this one. Because then this takes us to the mule. Which is some increased carry weight. And I definitely want to work on that one first. And then survival, we got a couple. So 10% more health. There we go, seeing sticks, stones, mushrooms, feathers, and herbs, and inspector mode. We want that. And let's do 10% slower loss of food and water. Yes, that is a great one as well. Alright, I'm glad we double checked that. So that'll keep our food from going down. And so now when we go into sense mode, which is that alt left, or yeah, that left alt, you can see all the stones. And then when we get by sticks, we'll be able to see sticks. This is also what we use when we find somebody in a village. It'll show all their stats. And so I'll show you that here in a minute, because we got to Hornica, which Hornica is a great town. Think of it as like the top tier town. So this is the expensive town. Really nice buildings, cute little town. They have just about everything you need. They have like blacksmith, all that. So now if we come up here, we hit the control button, we can see individuals' abilities. And so Oswalda's not too bad. She's a strong farmer. Good on mining, decent on or not too good on mining, decent on production. I should say extraction is that first one. And honestly, that's probably where I'm going to need help with the most. Not so much for the farming yet. So we'll keep Oswalda in mind, just in case. Let's get a little romantic with her, shall we? You seem very interesting. Can I ask you something? Last night I had a weird dream. Let's do this. Do you have a favorite color? Mine's brown. I don't really know why. It's just always made me feel safe. I'm not sure. Blue, I guess. It's in the sky above, and it's in the sky above us and the water below. It seems calm, reassuring. Very interesting. What's your biggest dream? When I was a kid, I wanted to be an adventurer, but now I don't know. I just wish to be happy. I don't dream big. One may say I don't dream at all, because I'd rather have goals to actually achieve than dreams to wish for. And my main goal is to work as hard as I can to build the best life possible. Today is pretty tiresome for me, but fruitful nevertheless. How is your day going? Not as productive as I would like, so pretty standardly, to be honest. And we've asked her too many times, so sorry, I need some time to think about what you've said previously. Alright. Never mind.
See you soon.
Thank you for your time. So wife. Finding a wife is the first step to secure your dynasty survival. Your future spouse will move into your house and aid you in various tasks. One day she will provide you with an heir. But nothing comes easy. First, you will have to win her heart. And there's different ways to go about that. You can get gifts for the person that you're trying to romance, or you can just come over once a day, ask them the correct questions, and hopefully they find you interesting enough. They will start to bump up their affection, and eventually you get them to 100% where you can ask them to marry you. Now, if we had the money and the coin, we could talk to this guy, and he would give us a ride. We could go down to Custovia. It'd be 300. We ain't got that kind of cash, nor do I want to spend that type of cash. So we're going to walk our happy little butts all the way down to Custovia. So I'll see you guys down there. If something comes up, I'll bring you back. Alright, so we are just about back to Custovia. And I was just thinking about that I think we forgot to do this before we went and found the house. This probably would have made so much more sense to talk to her before going and looking for the house. So, lessons learned. We will talk to Dobronigia. I'm just still thinking about calling her Debbie. So she should be over here. If I remember, she runs the tavern. Woohoo! Let's hop in. Yeah, there she is. Alright. Hello, what can I help you with? Hi, you're Dobronigia? Right? Nice to meet you. I'm Rasimir. That's right. Nice to meet you too, Rasimir. What brings you to me? Unigos told me that you can fix me up with some food. I haven't eaten a proper meal in weeks. Well, it depends what proper means to you, but I can offer you something warm and filling. That sounds more than amazing. There you go. Now tell me something about yourself. How do you know my husband? There's nothing much to say, really. I've just arrived at the valley looking for my Uncle Jordan. Didn't expect to be done searching so quickly, to be honest. Oh, yes. He was Unigos' friend. I remember now hearing that he had eyes just like yours. I'm sorry for your loss. That's okay, I don't even remember him, really. Most that I know about him is from my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother. Loved him furiously, even when he stopped visiting. A lot of people die from what I've heard. There was something special about him. Oh. Yeah, tough shoes to fill, huh? The only shoes that you need to worry about filling are your own. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. Thank you for saying that. It's what I needed to hear. But let's not talk about me anymore. What's your story? I was part of a traveling band of troubadours. I've never managed to learn how to play any instrument, but I was pretty decent with my singing. Our travels brought us to the valley not long after the death of your uncle. I still remember seeing Unigos for the first time. He had so much sadness in his eyes. Jorn wasn't just a friend of his, he was a part of him. The band left a few days later. I stayed. There was something in Unigos' presence that I simply knew my place was by his side. You probably noticed the age difference. No, not really. What? Are you implying that I look old? Nothing of the sort. Anyway, so it looks like you were anchored here by love. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, you could say that. Or blindness. Or stupidity. Poor judgment, maybe. Whatever sounds best to you. Pretend all you like. You fell hard for that grandpa with sad eyes, and you know it. I did. He annoys me sometimes like nobody else, yet I can't imagine breathing without him now. But I don't let go of all sword on you. You surely got some places to go. It was a pleasure talking with you. Every second of it. Here, I know it's not much, but it will come in handy when starting a new life. Everything costs coins these days. I really appreciate that, but I'm not looking for charity. I'll manage. Oh, come on. Don't try to be a hero. Men. Alright, do something for me then. It won't be a handout. Just your first pay. That I can agree on. What do you need? There's a farmer in the village. She's called Yarganovia. She usually supplies the tavern with rye, but I haven't gotten anything from her in a while. My stock is almost gone, and you don't even want to imagine what would happen if these people when we run out of beer. Consider it done. While we're speaking of beer, Ghost asked me to grab a couple for us. Oh, of course. Here you go. Great, thank you. He promised to tell me some stories about Jordan. Ah, I see. Well, in that case... Haha, thank you. Alright. Let us deliver that oat ale to Mr. Unighost. And then I think we're going to have story time with him. Where did he go? Oh, look at that, he's already hanging by the fire, waiting for us. Alright, so I ended up skipping all of that. That was a lot of conversation. If you're interested to see what he said, you're just gonna have to pick up the game. Gonna have to play for it yourself. But basically, he goes into a whole story about his, his Uncle Jordan, how they met, how he's a thief, so on and so forth. But now we need to wait for the next day. So, where are we at? We are back over here, right? Yeah, we're back over in Gustovia. So what I'm thinking is that we will take a look at who we have here in Gustovia. Let's see, is anybody worthwhile? So, good farmer. Yeah, Zabora's not too bad. Actually, no, that's horrible. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we are going to make our way back to our place, and actually maybe check out, yeah, let's check out Jezrika. Let's head over yonder. We'll see who's over there. Maybe we'll grab some of these logs until we just get barely, filled. Almost. Alright, perfect. So, that's a good amount for us to take. I'm gonna head over to Jessica, and I will see you guys there. Alright, we made it to Jessica. Let's see, I think there might be a few people here. Let's see. Yeah, just a couple of the guys. Which he's actually not too bad. Might be a good one to remember for the future. Okay, well, dang. Well, we do have one love interest that is over in Hornica, which is pretty close to us. And it is starting to get dark, so let's head back to our little area. And I actually want to see about adding some roads and maybe even create our first farm field before it gets too dark. Alright, we are back. And one thing I want to do... Oh, where's he going? One thing think that would be really good to do is let's get a line... Let's get a road going before it gets too dark. So, I know I'm going to want a line to run... Oh, that might be tough. Yeah, see, we got to clear out some... Yeah, we're going to have to clear out some of these... Some of those logs. Okay, but... You know, while we're out and about, I picked up a wooden shovel. There it is. So, put the wooden shovel in. And let's get rid of these logs, or these stumps, right through here. It'll put us a little heavy, but that's okay. We can empty it off in the resource area, and then we'll have extra logs for building, or for making firewood if needed. Alright, and let's grab the stone. Okay, let's head in here. Let's unload what we got, so we don't need the planks. Let's store that there. Let's store that. We don't need the bag right now. Don't need that. Store it. Store it. Store. Store that one. And everything else I think we can keep for now. Alright. Now let's run our road. Right from here. I want to try to run this straight to here. So now we have our first path that'll take us right to the resource area. And let's go add a road to our house before we call it a night. Let's see. Where do we want to come in from? Yeah, let's just have it go here to here. There we go. And we got a nice road. We can put up a fence a little bit later. Kind of have this as our whole front yard. That's still just gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so with that, we will call it the end of this episode. It was a real quick one. We got a couple things done. Got some conversations done. We got a resource building complete. And in our next episode, we will do a little bit more romancing over there in Hornica. Maybe build another house, so then we can start getting some actual civilians, some people to help build our wonderful little town. I also want to build an excavation shed and start collecting wood, stone, get everything kind of going. So we're going to need some people's help for that. So that'll be our game plan for the next episode, all right? I'm going to hop in here, get a light going. Now I'm going to crash for the night. So I will see you guys in the next episode. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Comment down below what changes you might have done. And I will see you guys in the next episode, all right? Take it easy. Bye.